Welcome to Listen, Argue, and Repeat. Riffs and reflections from two people who need to think of more creative intros to these videos. I'm Ryan.
I'm Michael.
So here we are, another wonderful evening where we have each picked songs to react to.
Yep.
So, we're going to listen in full. We're going to talk about music, guitar, bass, drums. We're going to talk about lyrics, everything to do with the song, and see if we can find something about each of these songs that we might enjoy. Or do we want to both stick our respective heads in blenders after listening to the music that we've chosen? Mike, how are things going for you?
It's going pretty good. I'm enjoying the summer, kind of. It's getting a little hot, but I'll be okay. How about you, Ryan? How are you?
I'm actually pretty good.
We'll see if we can't change. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I actually think you're gonna like the song today. By the way, I really do.
And I think you'll like the chorus of my song. So,
to use this language, my estimation is you will like this.
Okay. So we will see. But first, you're already ready. You know what time it is. Go ahead, Michael. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors beats paper. All right. For some reason my nose is really itchy today. So the song I have picked is the only song I know from this band. I like the song.
That's a great start right there.
That is a great start. I think I heard it on Sirius XM on one of those free trials. I think it was on Octane, maybe. I heard it and I was like, "Holy Christmas!" I really like this song. And I should have taken a deep dive in the band, but I got lazy.
Of course you did.
Because it was just one song. But to me, it's a really well-structured song with a chorus that can't stop me from moving. So, we're going to check it out. The band is called Flyleaf, and the song is called Set Me on Fire, which is more of a song title that you would usually choose, with all the death and destruction and demons and wizards and all the other things that you have in your song titles. But I thought a nice, positive Set Me on Fire would just set the mood for a wonderful day like today. So we're going to listen to it. And on top of it, it's a female vocalist who can actually sing. And there's no growling. So I wanted to show you what a real female vocalist can do. So, hey, Mike. Yes?
I was going to say, I'm actually a little bit familiar with this band. I have heard of Flyleaf. I used to listen to some of the stuff. I can't tell you what album. Cannot tell you which song. Or songs, for that matter. I can't remember. So it is possible. I may actually know what this one is. I just don't remember the song title. So we'll see. And there are many female vocalists out there. Some I really do appreciate. Some I really do like. And then there are the others like Arch Enemy that I still enjoy. So unlike Ryan, I have a wide variety of female singers that I like listening to.
Wild variety? Are you kidding me?
Wide variety. Yes.
Either way, that couldn't.
I like Arch Enemy. Okay, I like Arch Enemy.
Oh man, that couldn't be any further from the truth. And I can't wait to get killed in the comments for saying that, but it's true. Variety, and you do not belong in the same sentence.
Oh come on.
Intelligent and you belong in the same sentence.
I don't know if I'll go that far.
Bad haircuts and you belong in the same sentence. Glutton for punishment, for being friends with me for so long, and you belong in the same sentence. But variety, I don't think so, Tim, from that show Home Improvement, which was an awesome show. So let's check it out. Set Me on Fire by Flyleaf. Are you ready, Michael?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's commence in 3, 2, 1, play. I'm already moving. It's 10 seconds into the song. I've noticed in watching back a lot of our work that I truly cannot sit still.
You constantly what?
I cannot sit still at all. Here we go. That chorus is dynamite. And I like the little tremolo guitar here.
That effect, that is one that is not on my pedal board, let me put it that way.
I'm shocked because it'd be variety.
Please note I said variety when it comes to female vocalists.
Yeah, for guitars, it's all the same all the time.
German voicing, increased mids.
By the way, the that clean guitar that happens here in the verse, don't like it. Oh, the sound of it. Sounds too processed to me.
For me, I like the tone. I just don't like jazzy stuff. For those who do, high five. Jazz just does nothing for me. It confuses me actually more.
Jazz, blues, good guitar.
No, I love blues.
None of it works for Mike.
I love blues.
You not liking the songs give me the blues.
Blues I really like.
I almost gave you a blues song today too. So this singer, when they changed over, we talked a few episodes ago about how bands change singers. Sometimes they can't be as successful. I'd have to look, but this song's pretty successful for a new singer. That chorus, man, it's so good. I know it's really simple with the 4 chords, but it just hits you like a truck. And her vocals here, the oohs, just work. And I heard the bass. Not just the distorted one, but the actual bass. All right, Mike, why do you not like it?
Actually,
that's how I should just lead off all of these.
Oh, every time. Yeah,
yes.
Just what?
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wish there was a guitar solo, though.
I agree. I
knew that was coming.
Yep.
You knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly. I didn't like the verse. In terms of its structure, in terms of its tone, in terms of my only real complaint is I just didn't like the verse, the verses.
Now wait, before you talk about it, what would have made you like it?
What would make guitar solo? Redoing the verse and
no,
the
like
vocals.
the verse. How would you redo the verse?
That to the way I would like it. I would probably make clean guitar, make it more pronounced, and instead of the jazzy chord strumming, maybe make it more of an arpeggio.
Okay. See, I listened.
With a heavy, with like keep the bass there as the driving force, but more. I think I would do more of a arpeggio. Clean guitar riff as the main vehicle, with the driving force being the bass. I think that's what I would do. But no, I see why you like the chorus. The chorus is good. The vocalist, she's good. A little thin sometimes for me, but she was good. I have no real complaints. So you're not going to hear that from me. Give me more stuff like this, man. This is good. Going to the playlist good? No, but I'm not offended.
Okay. I'm going to reserve what I was going to say.
Oh, boy. What will you go? No.
No, you know.
You can't tease. You can't tease it, man.
I can't tease because there are some things that are just better left unsaid. And I think this is one of those moments. That filter that took 40 years to develop back here is finally in. There are some things that can be talked about offline, not online. So, thank you for listening to the song, Mike. I appreciate your feedback. I'm going to argue with it all day long.
Of course you are.
That chorus is giant. I thought the verse, I actually would have liked to hear those chords played on an acoustic. I think that would have been an interesting dynamic. I think you could have kept the bass there, and I would have preferred those drums to sound a little less processed than what they did. But I know that's the way more metal rock is being recorded now, where those drums sound more processed. And that's just me personally. That's not the kind of sound I'm looking for in a drum set. If I want everything to sound the same, I just put triggers on everything, and then you can just program it to whatever sound you want. But I want to hear like the character. I want to hear the character of the drummer. And while I really like the chorus of that song, and I do like the whole song itself, I didn't hear character in what everybody played. Like there are certain people, when you hear them play whatever instrument it is, you know it's them.
Yeah.
It sounded like it could have been interchangeable with other musicians. So
for me that's John Schaefer, to be frank, of iStar. When I hear his rhythm, I know it's him.
Mm-hmm.
Not just in terms of guitar tone, but in terms of technique.
Yeah.
Like I can tell it's him.
All right. So we've commented on my song. Let's talk about yours, Mike. Tell us some more.
Ryan, are you ready for some? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's not that, man. I actually think you're gonna like this one. This is from a band I found. I don't know how I found these guys. I really can't remember how I found out about the song. I had to remember this song.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not.
That's a great song. Well, at least you know multiple songs from this band, right?
Now I do.
I only knew one from mine.
Now I do, after trying to find this one. This band's From Ashes to New, and this is Stay This Way. You're going to be surprised, I think, that I picked this one. There is some synth that I do not, it's a little overhanded for my liking, but the lyrical content, the drive behind the song, the meaning behind it, the overall just like in your face at the end, I can overlook the synth. I can put that to the side. This is good. If you like Linkin Park, you are in for a treat.
Okay, well, since I've already told you they're one of my favorite bands, then I should absolutely love this, and we should have no problem, and this should just be called Repeat, Repeat, Repeat. So
I'm thinking it's gonna be. I really do think you're gonna like this one.
Okay, we'll see. It's 24 years. Let's see how well you know me.
Yeah.
From Ashes to New, Stay This Way. Let's give it a shot. I don't know anything about this band, so this ought to be interesting. In 3, 2, 1, play. All right, let me take it off my screen so I can just focus on listening. Some good piano there.
Yep.
It's kind of Mike sounding piano, to be honest with you.
It is.
Everything inside of me is what it is. It's not changing for you, for you. To myself, I stay true. So try to understand it when I tell you that I want you well.
That first vocal intro was auto-tuned to death. The chorus music's good. this kind of falls into the same thing we talked about with the last song in the drumming.
To process.
Particularly the bass drums.
I live my life the way I choose to walk away before I lose my mind. It's time.
So what do you talk about this when you talk about synth? Because me and you think different things about synth. What's synth for this?
That. You hear that? It's high pitch.
Well, he's yelling right now, so it's hard to hear.
No, it's there. What? You don't hear that?
Yeah, that's not a big deal. It's really in the back of the mix.
Could just be.
It's like
I promise it's there.
It's like ear candy. No, I heard it. I can hear it now. But it's not like a prominent part of the mix.
For me, it is.
Oh, see here, this is the part you're not gonna like.
Now,
That's a lot of
more.
synth here.
Yeah, I could go without this, man. But
It has like that kind of synthy EDM drum part where da 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 da. See,
but I like the feel of this song. I could go without this part too.
yeah, this is EDM all day long.
Yeah,
You can hear it though. Wah wah. Yep.
yeah. All this like synth stuff.
Inside of me is what it is.
But the
It's
piano?
not changing for you.
I don't know autotune well enough to know if I hear it.
I can hear
I do
it
not.
like that's. Yeah.
But I like the lyrics. I like how the guy seems kind of aggressive with it, but not overly aggressive. It's not distorting.
The guitar I like.
Yeah. You know, I like this part.
I would have been cool if the guitar stopped with that too. Dun dun dun. Right back in. Like remember we talked about effective use of pauses. That would have been one. Like right there. Dun 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 dun. Like choked on it really quick, and then we
Oh, yeah.
into it. Well, I think I have to show you some more Linkin Park because that didn't sound like that didn't give me any Linkin Park vibes whatsoever.
What?
Not even close. Nope.
Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? Why am I not surprised? All right, lay it on me.
I liked the guitar. I liked the piano. I think the synth does add to the sound.
Well, yeah.
I didn't like the guy's voice. It sounded slightly better in the chorus.
Unless it's Manson,
Nope.
9 Inch Nails, whoever the heck his name is, you don't like any vocalists I choose, man.
No, because vocals are all preference of what sound. And to be honest, you've liked, what? 2 vocalists? 2.5 maybe? I've liked. So
Maybe.
between the two of us, we've liked maybe 4.7 vocalists.
Well,
Out
there is.
of- So
there
so just to let you know, this is, oh my god, I lost count. I think this is the 20th episode. So out of 20, so that's 40 songs, we've liked 4.7.
I do.
Really bad, Mike.
I do know there's one vocalist you and I both agree is good.
Yeah, Matt Barlow.
Matt Barlow. Yeah.
So somehow, in your world of what you appreciate
Yes.
vocally, and my world of what I appreciate vocally, we've agreed on one.
So far, yeah.
And we've
Yeah.
we've argued about 39. That's really
Yeah,
bad. That's
it
really
is.
bad, Michael.
it is.
I don't have the calculator out, but we failed. So
And you know what's even funny to me? In terms of vocalists, going back to this idea real quick, I don't even think we agree with Metallica. Like I prefer Black and anything before Black Album. Black and before.
And I like after Black Album, particularly Load and Reload for his vocals. And I think it's because they tuned down for those albums. But it's not the style of music you listen to either.
There has to be something going on here. Some driving force. That's. Why am I shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't be surprised that you and I like different Metallica voices. But it does surprise me.
Yeah, no, like I said, I like the Load Reload voices the best. I think that's the best he sounds, and he's doing different things with his voice too. There's hard for me to like when I think about what I like, because I'm not necessarily a metal person. Like my buddy Eric, he is a metal person. He listens to all metal all day long.
Yeah.
And he likes all that. And nearly every single one of those vocalists I can't stand. At all. Almost universally. So then, like there are artists that I listen to that sound good, technically, but they don't interest me. It's really hard to find those voices that sound really good and interest you. Like you mentioned Manson. Manson sounds interesting, but he has one album where his voice sounds somewhat workable because he took vocal lessons, and then it's just for the rest. You know, and that's like so it's hard to find for me that kind of sweet spot for vocals. Like you talk about Linkin Park. I love Chester Bennington's voice. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite voices ever. I think that's why it had such a pronounced impact on me when he passed away. So there are certain voices that really stick there for me. This one just wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
I can tell he's trying. I mean, I have no problem with people auto-tuning their voice, because if that's to get the result you want, if that's what you need, then that's what you do. Because you can't tell me that any band's going into the studio right now and not having a guitar line or whatever possibly pitch corrected when they hit a wrong note or something's out of tune. That's just not happening. You can hear it with drums now. For me, both these songs didn't have life in the drums.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have a character. They were played good. You can definitely tell that both drummers are talented, but there's no character in them. And I think that's the hard part for me. And I think maybe for you, when we have such high standards of what we're looking for vocalists that specifically reach us. You're looking for guitar solos. I can live without that. But I need a chorus that really kicks you in the teeth or that really pulls you in. And I also need some drumming that has character. And
that's interesting to me, because your definition of character is very simple. Mine is more, it's not chaotic. I don't like chaos.
No, so it's not, so you're wrong. Not to be mean, but you're wrong. So I don't need character to be simple. Character to be simple. What I want to know is I can hear a drum track and I know the drummer just by hearing the drum track. And
okay.
that's very rare now. Like, I'm not a fan of the band Dream Theater, but when Mike Portnoy plays, I know it's him.
True.
You know, he has a certain way. I know he doesn't play anymore with the band, but the drummer for the band Stained, before he got booted out, I knew I could hear a drum track and I know it's his. There are certain drummers. Unfortunately, everybody hates Lars, but you know what?
You know when it's him.
I know when it's him. I know when it's Phil Rudd from AC/DC playing. There are certain people, like, you can do 100 fills or you can do one. But if I know it's you by the drums, that's where I'm like, that hooks me in. So those are the pieces that really make it for me. And these two bands we went at today, mine was, in my opinion, a good song. There are bits and pieces of of your song that I appreciated.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd jump up and down and say it's a great song, but I think we can kind of both agree, drumming wise, technically talented, but it's not going to be something you're not going to go and hum those drums afterwards.
No.
And
No.
and for the guitar either.
To be honest with you, there's very few. When I think of character of a drummer, I think more in terms of playability. There is we've already listened. We've already heard on here Michael W. Smith's "Secret Ambition." For me, that drumming, it stuck with me. But like I hear it, I hum it, I think about it. Anytime I hear something like that, I automatically go and think of that song. There's not many drummers that actually catch my attention, and I know who they are when they play. Unfortunately, probably because I'm not a drummer. I've tried.
Not necessarily. I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because of what they're playing. Like if we listen to metal music, like in all the stuff that you've showed that have metal bands in it, it's either going to have that consistent double bass, or it might have some blast beats, or it's going to have fast single kicks. For a variety, for a majority of those songs, but there's no like, and I've told you when we've talked about Iced Earth before, drumming wise, that's just there's no character to it. It's like you're bringing in somebody younger to play it just as fast as the drummer who played it 10 years ago. So for that, it's hard because like when I get into a song, I want to get into every part of the song. I want to. There are some songs that a part of them is so good, like the one I showed you today. I love that song for the chorus.
Yeah.
That chorus to me is giant, and it's super simple, but there's no real character to it. It's 4 chords, da da na na na. Like maybe it's tied into an event. I didn't have any personal connection to the story. Sorry, because we don't want these videos to go 27 hours, but.
You mean 15 years?
15 years. But there are some of them that come to me, and it's personal connection. And maybe I tie that into certain parts of songs depending upon whatever's going on in my life, whatever I'm feeling, or whatever I'm thinking. It can really depend. So I think for both of what we selected here, we thought there were bits and pieces that the other person would like.
Yep.
And for the most part, I think they did. You thought I'd like the guitar, I did. I thought you'd like the chorus, you did. And I thought maybe you'd think the rest of the song was okay, and you didn't. And you thought that I would really like.
I really thought, man, because this is more.
There's more energy to the vocal. I guess you can kind of call it rap rocky, but I don't really like the rap rock part of it. My favorite parts of Linkin Park songs aren't the ones with the rap in them. It's the ones with when Chester sings. Like I did a review a while ago on my other channel, which you should definitely check out. Is This As Good As I Remember? So I looked at their first album, and the singer Chester totally outshined the entire band because I had heard the demos of that band before, and the songs were very similar to what came on this debut album. And I heard them with other different vocalists that they work with. But when it came in and they added Chester to it, boom, night and day difference. And that's what really propelled them into the stratosphere of being successful. So, because in some of those, there's not a lot of character either. But the vocalist really carries it. So maybe this channel should be called Listen, Argue, Repeat, and find a vocalist that we can both like who's not named Matt Barlow. So... Maybe that could be a goal of ours moving forward. Maybe.
I don't know. For me, it's all about the subjectivity, man. Music is so subjective. Vocalists are so subjective. Everything about this is subjective. We like what we like, and we don't like what we don't like.
And I think the interesting part of this is trying to find the balance of what you like and what I like, and
What's interesting is I like finding that balance, but you keep wanting to throw trash at me. Like you want to cause me pain. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to you, man.
I would like to think the last couple have not been me choosing to look at something that I feel like you wouldn't like.
Oh, I don't know. What was it? What was it? There was an episode that you wanted me to be in pain. And yes. I want to say it was well, the band that you showed me was so memorable, I can't remember it, so I don't know what pain train you sent me. I can't remember. I'm sorry. That's not mean to be a dig at you. I just don't remember it.
Well, your memory is short, just like that haircut. Anyways, we'd love to hear what you think.
Especially me.
Especially Michael. And if you need to kill me in the comments, go right ahead. Because it should be fun, and that's what the internet's for, to make people feel bad. So, go ahead.
I thought you were going to say have fun, because
well, I'm having fun on it. I have no problem. This is the most enjoyable part of my day at times. So, let us know what you think. Apparently, I need to make Michael go back to feeling pain. I thought I wasn't doing that. So
no. More like what you sent me today. This is good. This is okay. I can. No, I'm not offended. My ears aren't like wanting to sue you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that my ears are litigation free right now. So again, let us know what you think. Thank you for taking the time. If you want to like us, that's great. If you want to subscribe, that's even better. If you want to be notified, I wouldn't do that because those things are annoying. But we appreciate all the support that you're able to give us. And thank you very much. I'm Ryan.
I'm Michael.
And we're out of here. Please, 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 please wash your hands. Thank you.